Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Out of Character, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. What do you think of that?
How about this? Hiya. Instead of see ya. Hiya. Hiya. Hey, world.
Hiya. I hate when you take off the glasses and you get all cross-eyed. I feel like a gooner.
That's why I don't wear my glasses.
Because you can take them off?
Because I believe that if I keep them on, I'm going to get used to them. Then when I take them off, I won't be able to see the world as it is.
But they tell us that the less you wear glasses, if you're prescribed it, the worse your vision will get.
But guess what? Less is more.
But guess what? Your mom's
That's not funny.
Oh, sorry.
Seriously, bro. Dang.
Sorry, bro.
I was reached out to today by my friend, actually multiple friends, for my thoughts on the Playboi Carti album.
You have multiple friends.
I'm the correspondent. I'm the Playboi Carti connoisseur that people reach out to.
No, you're not.
I
You want to
am.
be that guy, but you're not him.
So I already told you my lore.
Lure.
I was one of the first members of the Carti Core Discord server.
What about r/Playboi Carti?
I was in there as well.
Okay, tell me your thoughts. And big day for everyone. It was a fantastic day.
Yeah, it was a massive album.
Massive album, 30 songs.
So I said to my friend, I said, hey, thanks for contacting me. Yes, I'll provide my thoughts on it. I said, good album. Okay. I do think there was a little bit of that rushed feeling to it, which is fine. Because I think whatever Carti puts out, it's amazing. So even when he rushes, I think it's fine. Some songs were old from a couple different eras, just kind of putting together some scraps, but good scraps.
Good scraps.
It's kind of like when you have like a
stuffed crust.
Thanksgiving dinner. The leftovers are good.
Right.
They're good leftovers.
Maybe they even got better with age.
Right.
Marinade.
So I think overall, I'm going to say my rating.
10 out of 10.
7.5.
Boy.
Now look, hold up.
Bro learns the word mixing and thinks he's on in the studio.
But look, again, why did the album have to get updated?
Because that's a normal concept.
That's not a normal concept.
Yes,
that hasn't
it
been
is.
a normal concept since years ago.
How are you going to tell Jordan that he did a 7.5 and
he knows he screwed up? Why did the album not drop at 12 when he said it would drop? Oh, because they're waiting for verses.
No, what the hell? They're not doing verses the night of.
Educate this fool.
Ejaculate.
You don't think that happens?
No, I don't think so. That's ridiculous.
Future updated his verse. It's literally confirmed. They changed his verse.
You're not on the team, bro.
He put 3 songs out on SoundCloud.
What's wrong with SoundCloud?
You don't see how a little bit messy it is?
No, I don't. But I'm not a super fan.
You're so naive. But you're so cute when you're naive like that.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the album?
I'm just an outsider looking in. I'm not as invested as you, clearly, but
sure.
It's good to be invested in things. It keeps you excited and things in life to look forward to. So I envy you, but I loved it. I didn't listen to the whole thing, just what you told me to listen to, and it was really good.
It was good, right?
I loved it.
And it will get better with every listen. That's just the essence of Playboi Carti. And I keep using this word essence.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a great word.
Okay.
Essence. Can you feel my essence?
You said smell.
Do you smell my essence?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I smell it first.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually did put deodorant on. I showered and everything.
Yeah, I showered too.
Okay.
I'm getting tired of showers, man. I'm trying the steroid cream. I'm putting it back on and my face is so dry.
It is looking better. Skin update, 7.5 out of 10. Looking great.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Wait, like Carti? If I had Carti's skin, I would what I would do.
MG.
Wow.
Oh.
And his birthmark and everything. Would you like me more?
Basically, if you looked like Carti, yeah, I would like you.
More?
Yeah. But if you acted like him, I don't know.
Wow.
But if you made music like him, oh, that'd be cool.
If I made love like him.
Carti doesn't make love.
What does he do?
He just does him. He's himself.
He does himself?
He does himself. He F's himself. He's a narcissist, bro.
Go F yourself, Carti. I know that's what you like.
Does this lamp ever get hot on your head?
It's kind of like cooking me a little bit right now, but I like it.
Okay.
I like a little warm thing on me. I've been enjoying a warm thing. Like, I can't be on the couch without a little blanket these days.
I could give you a warm thing. I could.
Like what?
Like we have blankets at the office. We have all this other stuff.
I thought you meant your loose organ.
Bro, and stop calling it a loose organ. It's not loose. It's attached.
It's on the run.
It's not.
when I say loose organ, I just imagine it like taking lead. Like you're just like being followed by it. Whoa.
Dude, I had a wet dream the other night.
Okay.
It was unreal. It was insane. I don't get those often, but I've been getting them recently.
For Mandy.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, of course.
I was just making sure.
But it's been happening every month or so. And it's usually on nights where I have wine the previous night.
Wine and wet dreams.
J. Cole's next album. That's what it sounds like.
Who is Mandy dating? You're like, let's get wine, and then you just come in your pants in the middle of the night. A fucking
but
pervert,
you know what's so
bro.
crazy is that my wet dreams aren't what you would think, because usually it's it's going to involve something sexual. My wet dreams, I get.
This is a lot, man.
I wake up from a kiss. It's from a kiss.
What do you mean? You're wet off a kiss?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is so interesting.
Maybe you're kissing her right before you went to bed, and
I don't know. But what was crazy is when I woke up and said I had a wet dream to Mandy, she said same. Well, not a wet dream. She's had a dream about us.
Well, I think
She
wet.
didn't get wet though.
I think wet. So you're getting wet. You're getting physically wet.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Isn't that such a crazy phenomenon?
I think that's good sign of your hormones.
That's good, right? No,
like
I always
very
wake up really
active.
happy and I say good. Like, that is good. This is a natural thing that happens.
Yeah, and it has to be nice for Mandy to know that you're.
Well, yeah, I tell her with excitement every time.
And what does she say?
I say, I had a wet dream. I had a wet dream. And she says, okay.
Okay.
But I mean, isn't that such an because I want to speak for people out there, because I know there's probably people who have them and they feel embarrassed and they go, oh my God, what just happened? But it's normal. It's good. It's like your body's working to its fullest capabilities.
Your hormones are
everything's
alive and well.
Fine. Everything's gonna be okay. You had a wet dream. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's probably a good sign, but just like at your age, 26, it's like maybe you're a little more unique.
Why? Are you saying that I'm supposed to?
No, I'm saying in good way, good unique. A lot of people are losing their spark at this age. I think it's because you're such a straight edge.
I think,
no pun intended.
Maybe I skipped out on like puberty or something.
Maybe just took it.
Like, how? No, not puberty, but you know how there's like that extra bump. I don't think I hit that extra bump.
Oh,
going into my 20s, I don't think I hit that.
I didn't hit it that hard as well. I think that's more for women. That 24-year-old second glow, where they just mature. Women just always are like more beautifuler and just. Guys are lucky if they just plateau after 20.
Yeah,
that's all you can ask for.
How's your voice so deep?
Huh?
How come mine is so much more high pitch? And like,
I think you're just more emotionally intelligent. You're not afraid to really show your inflections.
But like, my brother has a deeper voice than me.
Yeah, but he's just a Ute. Like, that's how all Utes are. Did
they train their voice to do that?
They lean into the changes in their body.
Because I had a guy in my high school. I remember he had a voice similar to mine, and then the next year I noticed that his voice changed, but it wasn't puberty. It wasn't puberty, because I know what a voice sounds like after puberty. It's like, it's official. His was more like throat.
That's like
he was like, yo, what's up? Like, he was trying to make it sound
deeper.
Deeper.
Like Swagger Souls.
Yeah.
Or like Handsome
Yeah,
Fella.
he was like, yeah, what's up, bro?
But
then you could hear his real voice like peeking through a little bit, and you're like, I think you're faking this.
Maybe he was in the throes of it. What? How old was he?
He was my age. I think he just really had a high pitched voice, and he came back in the new year saying, you know what, I'm gonna
try something new.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and be like, I'm gonna try and seem older. And
I was doing an accent for a while when I came up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what accent?
That's where I messed up. I didn't pick somewhere. It was just kind of floating. Oh, it's coming back.
Coming back.
Wow, it's taking me back.
What accent? What is?
For 6 months, it was
What were you combining?
I was combining Australian, British, and somehow Jamaican got in there, and you'd be surprised how that happens. It's like
it does. I think the history with Jamaica.
I couldn't tell you.
I think, is there some British in
all of us somehow against our will. The British are coming.
When?
No, they have wet dreams. They're coming.
Oh, the British.
The British are coming. I went to school and I'm like, well, I had like 10 words throughout the whole year. So it's kind of crazy how I got hit all those places.
When you came to Canada?
I had like half a senior year in Calgary.
And you only spoke 10 words?
For half a year, yes.
So I know for a fact you were probably like, hi, my name is Hamzah.
No, I didn't even have those. I didn't introduce myself. You don't even have to introduce yourself when you go to school.
Actually, and you could probably shorten that to just Hamzah.
Hamzah. It would be more like Hamzah.
Okay.
And then maybe please and thank you were definitely one of those 10.
That probably used up a lot though. Or
very
depends
nice.
on how mannered you were.
What blew my mind was you were able to wear hats in school here.
Well, depends on what school you went to. I wasn't allowed to wear hats because it was a Catholic school. So if you put on a hat, you cover yourself from God.
Really?
Something like that.
I was always trying to figure out why we couldn't wear hats in my U.S. high school. I think it's just another area of symbolism. I mean, I wouldn't want...
No, you could probably hide a gun in your hat.
Oh, I wouldn't want kids to wear hats either if I ran a school. It's kind of unnecessary. If I saw some kid in a beanie, I'd be like, take that off.
Yeah, true.
Give me that.
It's like a place of learning. Like,
yeah, like, what are you doing?
It's not a fashion show.
Take that, yeah. But
that's why people do. That's why schools do the uniforms, is to keep everyone the same. It actually reduces the amount of bullying, I think.
I did my thesis in like 8th grade about that, uniform versus not uniform.
And you were trying to push uniforms to your school?
I think I was anti-uniform.
Anti-uniform.
It really stifles individualism and just pretty much that's it. Yeah.
But you want to stifle individualism.
It really would get a lot off of kids' minds if they didn't have to think about what they were going to wear. You just go to school.
If you were very, very
knew
poor
what you were going to wear every day.
Yeah, exactly. Think if you were really poor and you couldn't afford any cool clothing.
You just sold me. You just cured me.
I just killed your entire thesis.
Well, I wrote in 8th grade.
Bro, delete it. Go to your Google Doc and delete your thesis now. Put it in the trash bin, bro.
No. Ow. Check out these socks, though.
Oh my God, are these the ones that oh no.
These are burgundy.
I thought they were the ones with the, do you remember do you know the Nike socks I'm wearing right now?
Yeah.
The classic ones? They were doing those, like custom dyed ones.
Oh.
But
you gotta let the Nike socks go, though.
Why?
That's what's giving you the wet dreams. You're putting yourself in a teenage body.
That's what's keeping my voice so high pitched. That's what's not letting me grow. These Nike socks, the dry fit ones.
Yeah, come on. What are you doing? There's better out there
for
the same price.
Better, but I like these.
No. It's hard to leave
them. Nike. I likey.
I likey Nike. It's hard to leave something when it's just all right,
I have my routine with everything and like, I don't know, just like.
I think things like that, routine is very overrated in general, in everything. It's overrated in every single vertical in your life. Just you mix it up, because the reason why it's so overrated is you mix it up, something you thought was so tried and true and essential to you. You switch it up and boo-hoo.
No.
And you find something better and you think, why have I confined myself to this arbitrary thing that I identified with myself?
No, I like my stuff the way it is.
Okay. But I'm just thinking,
this
like,
is ADHD talking to autism right here. I like the way that my stuff is.
Don't do that.
You're ADHD. You freaking out. Your whole outfit right now is ADHD.
No.
You couldn't decide if you wanted to freaking. I don't know what I'm looking at. Mine is calm, collected, normal. You are not normal.
You're blue.
I had to match. I had to make sure everything matched. Even my. I like. Okay, the only thing I could fix is maybe my wrinkled jeans. I've been fighting these wrinkled jeans.
The meme's dead. The meme is dead.
What wrinkled jeans?
Wrinkled jeans meme.
Why did I say what wrinkled jeans? What meme? Wrinkled jeans meme?
You trying to make a wrinkled jeans a meme? Keep dreaming.
Bro.
Who's ready to book their trip to Provincetown?
We are.
Yes, we. You and I are going to Provincetown. Why? Why would you go to Provincetown / P-Town? Some people call it P-Town.
These are a bunch of words that they all mean something. Mischief, sizzle, queer, magic, pride.
What is in common with all that?
It all represents Provincetown.
P-Town.
That's why I love it. It's queer. It's quirky. You can be yourself. It's always fabulous.
It's a fabulous place, a beautiful mosaic of cultures where everyone is welcome. They are absolutely so welcome. It's an adventure filled with pride. Guys, if you haven't heard of it, get to know it, okay? Because this could be a place for you to go in some beautiful times. In mid-May, mid-October, their ferries run. It's only a 9-minute ferry from Boston, and it's a beautiful place. Some people call it
9 minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, did I say 9?
That's in a utopia.
Did I say 9?
90 minutes.
See, that's why we have you here. You do things like that. Correct me. And for many of us, it's the definition of paradise to live. summertime in Provincetown. It's all about freedom, sunshine. They have some really cool themed weeks. Could you name them?
Sure, yeah. One of my favorites, Bear Week. They have a Family Week. I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, Pride, Girl Splash, Carnival, and then Trans Week as well.
So whatever floats your boat, it's all going to be found in P-Town/Provincetown. Go check it out. You're going to love it. Massachusetts, a beautiful place. Sashay your way to P-Town. So sashay your way to ptowntourism.com, the official guide for Provincetown. That's ptowntourism.com. For more info, go to ptowntourism.com for the official guide. Thank you, Provincetown, for sponsoring this episode. It's now a logistical nightmare. I got an iron board at home. You can use
I was gonna, because I know we have a steamer here.
Steamer's not gonna cut it. Not on denim. No, sir.
My iron isn't powerful enough at home.
Powerful.
It isn't powerful enough at home to fix these wrinkles in my jeans.
The jean meme is a dream.
Bro, just put your body on my jeans.
Whoa, you listen to Two Hollis?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I do.
You're a loser.
What?
What?
So what if Two Hollis
This is
likes
gay.
men?
Oh.
So what if Two Hollis kisses boys?
If I was featured on Ian's freestyle.
It's like one of those videos on TikTok. Open verse. And you pick the worst one.
An open verse of an open verse. If I was featured on Ian's freestyle open verse. So what if Two Hollis likes men? If I like that, then put me in the pen. 10 years. Nothing to me. There's men in there.
More for me.
More juice for the squeeze. Yo. And I used to really like God Future.
Oh my God. And
I used to really like God Future. Back then, I used to really listen to Future. But the future's a mystery. And the past is the past. The present is a gift. Shove it up your ass.
Look, if I was featured on Ian's freestyle. Yeah, I really loved Odd Future. But I'm doing this for my kids' future.
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to cut you up and then I'm going to suture. What else rhymes with future? Pupil?
I'm a puker.
Whoa. I'm a vomiter. You're a puker. And if a girl comes to me, I'm going to juke her. Go straight for the men in the pen. It always goes back to the men in the pen. Speaking of men in the pen, Lil Nas X.
Durk.
Lil Nas X.
In the jail?
No. I'm just thinking of his music video when he was dancing in jail and stuff.
Oh, yes. I love that new video. That one's
Did you
fun.
like that new stuff?
Oh, man. So fun. Just the one that sounds like Pharrell. That's the only one I was getting. But overall, I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Lil Nas X. I really am. Wait, sex?
Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X.
Lil
Nas X.
Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X.
It's like those people who, when he came out with the video when he was dressed up as freaking the devil, and they were like, Lil Nas X, flip it upside down.
And the devil laughs.
No, I'm appreciating these artists coming out, and because I think he posted a video.
He did come out. It was a while ago.
He said, he was like, oh, like I was actually scared to release music in the last year because I just feel like I could never.
He was in the Kia syndrome.
Yeah, it's like the you're your worst critic kind of thing, and all I see is buff girls in the club right now. Him too.
Is that Skepta?
Gucci Burgers.
Oh yes.
He had a little bit of that too with Playboi Max. He deleted his whole song because he thought it was bad, but everyone else was like, no, it was good.
Yeah, you're losing me. I don't know some of these names.
I forgot his name, but it's these artists are becoming more open about
the struggles of being
creative.
Yeah,
it's a struggle of being creative and imposter syndrome. Is it one? No.
Some of them, but I don't think that's what a lot of them. Well, some of them. I think being stuck creatively can come from imposter syndrome because you're like, how the hell did I get here?
Do you ever feel like the imposter?
Never ever. Was that funny?
I just thought.
You thought of Among Us?
Wow. I just like my child came out, my inner child. No, do you ever feel like the imposter?
I don't want to meet your inner child ever again. Do I ever feel like the imposter?
Oh my God, I can't. I genuinely cannot.
Like crewmate and stuff?
Stop. I'm trying to ask like a genuine question.
Ask it.
Do you ever feel like the imposter? Oh my God.
Do I ever feel like the imposter? Yeah. All I can think of is the emergency button meeting sound. Babe.
I want to play it again. I want to play it in VR.
Oh, fun. They have a bunch of reskinned versions. Like, I think they have like a Marvel one or something. No, I never feel like the imposter personally. Because why? Why would you feel? I have no, you know. I'm trying not to sound like Timothy.
Okay.
I could sound like Timothy Chalamet right now, but I'm trying to be one of the greats.
That's good though. You don't want to feel like that. It's a really bad feeling. It makes you feel like you're worthless and you don't actually deserve any of it. And you're like,
no,
like,
I could never.
You're like a fake person. That's inside. You're like not real. You never.
It's never me. In fact, I believe in it too much. So be careful, you guys.
Yeah, there's like delusional and then imposter.
But from the beginning, though. From the beginning, I've been like that. I never had imposter syndrome ever.
Really?
Ever.
I had it with when I got my first big boy job. I had imposter syndrome.
Really? In the corporate world?
Yeah, I was really scared. I was like,
you know what?
I don't deserve this.
I feel like I would be more inclined in that sort of space.
It was like straight out of university. I just graduated. I don't know what the hell's going on. They put me in a freaking desk. And they're like, do this. And that's when I was like, I don't know. I faked my way being here. I lied in the interview. Interviews, job interviews, you have to lie a lot.
Of course.
To make yourself seem good. You know, my first job interview ever, this is so embarrassing. I was basically, I took Adderall, okay, because, and it was my first time ever doing anything like that. I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe this would help with my job interview. And because I had to write a honors thesis. It was like my final year. It was really stressful. And I had a job with a really, really high up. I mean, computer science people know, whatever. It's, you know, you want to practice for these interviews. So I'm practicing my code. Yeah, you want to do leak code. You want to do stuff like that. Anyways, I'm on Adderall and I'm freaking typing away, going crazy. I'm like, this is amazing. This is like such a superpower thing that you can just do. I can't believe people take this and you could just focus. This is awesome. But I don't have ADHD. So I'm like I'm like way more focused than I should be, probably. Anyways, the job interview starts. I'm on a Zoom call with all these professional people. And they say, hey, Martin, how's it going? And I say, great, feeling good. You know, weather's good outside. It's like 20 degrees. They're like, yeah, I know. We're in the same city. I'm like, oh, this is weird. Why am I feeling weird? They're like, hey, tell us a little bit about yourself. I say, okay, so my parents are Croatian. They immigrated to Canada. They're trying to escape a war. You know, they met in Germany. And I start going into like insane, excruciating detail.
And you already do that without any enhancements.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So 15 minutes of me just blabbering about where I was born, my first house, then where I moved after that, why I moved to Ottawa, this, that. It was really, really freaking bad.
Oh, my God.
And they kept trying to cut me off.
Oh, my God.
And I knew it.
But you couldn't
But
stop.
It wasn't me. It was my Adderall version of me who just kept talking.
Like almost done. Yeah. You're like, I'm almost done. Let me just finish this.
I just have to finish this. And then finally they cut me off. They're like, hey, you know, there's about 2 minutes left here. We actually had 5 coding questions for you, but it's okay. You could just do one. Can you just do this one question?
So it helped you, actually.
When I got to the freaking coding question, it just went blank.
What went blank?
My mind.
Like how to do...
And it was the most simple task. It was like, make it print from 1 to 10.
Hello world.
It was like, yeah, it was like something, just print hello world, or print the numbers 1 to 10, do like a for loop. And I just couldn't do it. I just blanked completely. I was like, because I was so embarrassed that I just talked their freaking and yeah, never got the job.
Wow.
And it was for...
Whoa! That was crazy. It was for IBM? Is that where you wore that shirt? You want to tell me that story?
No, but I just looked down and it was like, wow, this is perfect.
Man, and you're repping their stuff like a cuck.
No, I'm not that. I'm not a cuck. What this is a full circle moment.
Wow.
Look where I am now.
Look, IBM.
I'm on the Out of Character podcast.
Yeah.
Do you have a cool story like that? Try to beat that.
Try to beat that. Do you want a drug one or a job application one?
What the hell? How many you got in the chamber?
It depends on what side you pick.
Which side do I want? You pick.
I don't think I have either, honestly. I've never applied for a job.
You never had a single like job interview, something similar to a job interview?
Never.
Volunteer, like an interview to be a volunteer or something? Did you volunteer? Did you fill out your volunteer hours?
No.
Wait, really?
Why would I need to do that? For what? Driver's test?
Oh my God. You're so lost. No, dude, you have to. Huh?
Why would
You never volunteered?
For who and why?
Yeah, every student has to do that.
For what?
To graduate high school.
No, not me. I never
I feel
did
like
that.
they forgot you were even at the school. Like,
No, I just snuck in. I had like.
Did you walk across the stage?
No. Well, I didn't. COVID. I didn't walk across the stage. I'm an anomaly. I'm a glitch. I'm like Penelope from.
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here.
What dream?
Go back to your portal.
I'm from Mars.
Go back to your
Elon Musk.
Go back to your dimension where they don't have volunteer hours.
No, I don't. I didn't. I did not have a, traditional anything ever at all. But not because I was against it or rebellious. I loved everything about applying to school and getting good grades. I had perfect grades in high school. I was in honors.
You were really smart. I remember you were telling me. You wanted to do engineering or something?
Something in that vein,
Yeah.
But I was 17, so I was probably wrong. But it just never found me. Unfortunately, I wanted to go to college. I wanted to, all the fun stuff.
But you can always. That's the thing. You can always go back.
Yes, and I plan to. Might take an online degree at Trump University.
What? That exists?
I think it used to. It went down. I want to do school.
Don't do it online though.
No.
Yeah, go.
But I think there's a low enough commitment of it because it's like if I could pick as many classes I want, like I'll graduate in like 8 years and just take 2 classes a semester.
Yeah, just to keep you like occupied.
Yeah, like pottery or something, typography.
Yeah, you don't even have to don't have to take anything like super ultra serious. Like
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, you don't need to. But it could also be a challenge to be like, you know what? Why don't I just become an engineer?
Whoa, I think Kendrick Lamar did that. He was in like classes on UCLA campus.
Waka Flocka.
Waka Flocka.
I think he has 2 degrees or something. He went back to school, got a couple degrees.
I love that interview of the girl who finds Waka Flocka in the backstage. Waka! What'd she say?
There's so many of those types of interviews where it's just awkward, like
missing the mark.
Yeah.
No, but that one is legendary.
That A$AP Rocky one.
Oh, that one was great. They had great chemistry. He got with her program.
Chemistry?
They like swapped grills. It was insane. She like put on his teeth.
That's all him. That was all him making her comfortable.
Exactly. That's fine.
You had to do the heavy lifting.
But then it made
the one with Yeet on the phone.
And the 2 girls on the other end. That's okay. They just didn't know what was the message. So you're saying it's all the girls' fault? Chemistry is on the girls. I think so. I think a lot of the chemistry is on the girls.
I think girls should start doing a little bit of heavy lifting when it comes to
just setting the tone. All they have to do is set the tone. We'll take it from there. Yes, we. Okay.
I love being a man.
But a drug or an application story, I've told all my drug stories. Just not much. Actually, no, not all of them.
Well, you tried to pursue education.
I tried. I took a 6-month boot camp and I learned full stack development and it was horrible. It was miserable.
Oh my God.
In 6 months, it was 3 hours a day, every weekday.
I remember that arc. It was odd. It was really impressive though. Like, I don't know. It's just like,
thanks.
Because it's like I could relate to you.
I just didn't know why I was doing it. That's why
I know, but it was so cool because I could just talk to you about stuff. I was like, yeah, bro, Python, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, yes. What's the stupid, like, I hated the database stuff. That's when I was just...
SQL?
Yeah, oh my gosh, that was just ridiculous.
I like that stuff because...
that's what you kind of did.
Yeah, it's just like I had a course on it, and amongst all the other shitty things, that one was kind of like funner, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. I like the front end, like fun. That was fun.
Oh yeah, making it like look cool and stuff.
That was fun. Yeah. Very interactive. But no, it was horrible. And on the last month of it, ChatGPT was announced, like pretty much.
Oh my God.
And I kind of just opted out. Like, just the amount I paid for that was something I will never get back, and I regret beyond words.
You're still paying it off.
No, I'm not.
No, you're good?
But it took me a couple years.
Yeah.
It's the biggest regret of my life. But worst not biggest regret, biggest purchase regret. If I was on those little GQ things where they're like, what'd you do with your money? You know, when they have like the stacks of cash.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this one went to
Bootcamp.
$11,000.
Yeah, I just like when you said that, I was like, okay, well, I guess you're gonna come out of it with something,
yes.
right?
And you know,
what did
there's
you even come out with?
The knowledge.
There was no like diploma.
There was, but it's just like you could shove it in your LinkedIn somewhere. It really doesn't mean anything. No, I was just like, you know what? There's so many people who are like, you can do it yourself and just do the Khan Academy free trial and keep making accounts.
There's always a story of like some dude who like all he did was he built something really cool and got a job CEO at Google. Like it's like there was like but
which is true.
Yeah, you can.
There's what is it? Code Academy is really good.
Yeah, all you really need to do is just be like really smart and show that you know what you're talking about and like
do the reps.
Have good projects.
And
That's all.
and make projects and just keep making stuff. Like it's kind of like how I learned Premiere and like Photoshop. Like I could have gotten a course for that and learned it in school, but I just every time I had a question or every time I had to debug something or an error, you know, just look it up and then you acquire the knowledge that way. But they don't want you to know that. They want
They want to keep you as prisoners
in school.
The first ever freaking content creators that would tell you not to go to school. Don't go to school.
No, you should go to school, especially if you're in Canada. It's so cheap. It really is. It's like $8,000 Canadian a year.
Also, like, it gives you something to do. I mean,
yes, that's a very volatile time of your life.
Yeah, pretty much everyone who did a gap year that I know of, you just don't want to go back to school. Who's gonna take a gap year and then want to go back to school? It's like you feel like you're going back.
Well, actually, no. Often they do, or not often.
No, check the statistics.
Well, sometimes they do because they realize how badly they need the structure, and those are good case scenarios.
But by that time, you've already kind of forgotten a lot of it. It's like a year's a long time, and a gap year can sometimes turn into gap 2 years.
I think if you take a gap year, you should be working the same amount that you would if you were in school, but it's just towards yourself and self-discovery. Every day should be up at 7 a.m. You should be like doing new things.
Or else you're just gonna drive yourself insane.
Yeah, that's the only way to find something. Like start a company, making a coin or something.
Yeah.
Like just play around. That's what I did.
Yeah, you had ventures.
Yeah. But I was always up to something though.
Sometimes no good.
No good.
And me, well, I was just grinding away while you were having fun.
Fun. That's liberal word of saying it. Way of saying it. I'm like Millie Bobby Brown. We were both pressure cooked at a young age and were forced to mature.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Millie Bobby Brown. We watched some of her podcasts.
If you're a big fan of her, then why are you keep saying Millie Bobby Brown when it's Millie Bonnie?
Because if you knew anything about her, you'd know she doesn't prefer that.
Millie Bonnie Bon Jovi Brown.
Millie Bon.
Well. If it isn't Millie Bonnie Bobby Joe Brown, John Bon Jovi Brown.
If it isn't Millie Bonnie Bobby Bon Jovi.
What joke did I hit you with?
What?
Or it was Mandy.
What did you say?
When I was like, Bon. I said something with Bon Jovi.
Yeah?
I don't remember my joke, but it was funny.
Dude, I know. I remember laughing. Tell me.
It was something where because Mandy's super gullible, most gullible person in the entire world. And you can just walk up to her and say anything and she'll believe it's awesome. But basically I said Millie and John Bon Jovi, or what's the son's name?
That sounds right.
Whatever, yeah. I said like his actual name is Bon. So his name is Bon Jovi.
Oh, yeah.
Because we hit her with the Millie Bonnie Brown. But that's not all. His name is actually Bon. So it's Bon Jovi. Anyways, just funny
Millie
jokes.
Bonnie Bobby Bon Jovi Brown.
And then I hit her with, it says gullible on the ceiling. And she went.
And then you said, I never knew how to play that game.
Want to do it?
I don't know how to play. I have no clue how to play.
I point. You don't look that way. You don't want to look that way.
Okay.
So if I go up, nice. Down, nice.
I can go any other way?
Any other way.
Ah,
but if you look, but that's the thing. They go like super fast like this.
Oh, cool.
Ready? Up,
Oh, okay. That's my first try. Come on, what the hell?
Go.
Oh, but you can talk too. You can say up.
You can try to trick me.
Right. Down. Up. You're not even looking at me.
It's hard.
Clearly.
But they do it so fast. It's like.
And then they go, in your mouth. And I'm like, I
That's
don't know
what happens when you're just like bored, though. Like you come up with these cool games. I used to do this one high five game with my brother. I would start off with, this is level 1. You just do a high five. Level 2, it's kind of moving a little bit.
And he has to land it?
And then level 3, it's in a circle. Level 4.
And he has to catch it.
You have to catch it, basically.
The 5.
You just keep going. It's kind of just
making it up
versions
as
of
you
that.
go.
Yeah, you make it up as you go. Versions.
Wow.
Like level 20, level 206.
And then when he landed, nice.
Yeah.
Again.
Like, no, but sometimes because he would land it so quickly and I spent a lot of time thinking of a cool one to do, I say like, no, this one you have to actually hit it twice. Oh, yeah. I'm the sibling that unplugged the controller. Yep, that's me. What's up?
Nice to meet you. I think the boredom was good. I'm trying to think of what I started a band out of a bush when I was very bored. There's a bush in my backyard. I lived in.
Hold up, what?
I lived on student housing, and in the background, there's a bush, like a big bush, like as tall as me, as wide as me.
Okay.
And we found these wood, like cutters that cut branches. And we got in it, and we started cutting so that you could get in there and sit down. But
oh my God, like a tent?
You're just in the bush, in a hedge.
Like you have your own like secret hideout.
It was so fun. When you got in there, it's like nobody knew. But once we were weirdly sat in a band position. I don't know why that came to us. One of them was just like kind of lower. My buddy Eric was just, buddy, can't call your
he had
third.
Some branches in his hands.
That's literally how it happened.
Wait.
And then we were just in there. Whoa, boom, boom.
The freaking bush band.
The bush bandits.
The Carbondale bush band.
And anybody walking past that bush,
all I hear is whoa, whoa.
Did that bush just sing?
Son.
Whoa.
Wow, that would trip me out. Because imagine you're like, I don't know, what if you're just like on shrooms that day?
Bro, that's the burning bush story. I'm pretty sure.
It literally is.
That was my whole childhood, is trying to make a domicile of corners of the world. There was just like, oh man, we just found like this dirt bike track that was like a half a mile from my house, and you just get some sticks and that's it. It's over. Yeah. I made a world there, and you will never get me out. We need to start doing that. Damn,
we really should. I just feel like you had it so much better in that sense. It's like you had that more small town kind of vibe. I was a suburbs kid.
I'm very happy with. Yeah. I'm jealous of myself.
Yeah, because I think you had a lot more fun for sure as a child.
Yeah, I would go fishing with just a string and a hook and just throw it as far.
Like I didn't go. I didn't even touch the rod.
I didn't touch it either. Oh yeah, I did.
First time I touched a rod was with you.
Camping with the fishing rod
and stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's like I didn't get to experience those things until later in life, and you kind of were. You're just like rough around the edges.
Well, I'm really not though, but I tried. I am. I try to ignore that part of me because, yeah, it's useful now, but during the times that it occurred, it wasn't good.
I was in a band. Son, I was in a band. The Carbondale Bush Band.
We're just two of us, too, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean you sat in a band position?
Band. I think I was just kind of more upright, and he was just down, and it just felt like let's get this guy some sticks.
The Carbondale two-man Bush Band.
Bon Jovi.
The Carbondale two-man.
Carbondale two-man.
I did have like a
I was obsessed with the band though. Like yeah. We role played Alvin and the Chipmunks. I was Alvin, and we would just walk around, snap, and
Alvin and the Chipmunks, but two chipmunks.
That was at school. We had a couple more. We would.
Okay, awesome, nice.
Did you ever play Eraser Hobos? Ooh.
Yeah, careful. What was it?
Eraser Home Unhoused. It was just these erasers, and you'd draw on them, and you'd make a whole world out of it. And pencils would become like cars.
What does the homeless have to do with that though?
They were just called that.
Oh, okay.
Like just Hoboken. Isn't that a place in California?
It is.
You were gonna say something.
Yeah, no, I had games like that as well. I had a lot of like trails and stuff in my area. We had a similar hedge story as well, bush story, but we didn't start a band. We just hung out in there. Oh. And I did a lot of drugs when I was younger.
No, you did not. Is that why you're still getting
No, I
wet
did
dreams?
No, I just like, I don't know. I think I was friends with the wrong people when I was really young. Just really got into trouble. To be fair, I didn't, maybe I tried a couple things, but I wasn't active. I was just like, I was really young and they were so much older, but they were the bad kids. I was friends with the bad kids. And I was just surrounded by really bad people. And I used to get robbed outside of convenience stores, shook down. And I thought that was like, because I was getting robbed by people I knew.
What is happening, bro? You're from Ottawa, bro. The Ottawa Reaper.
But it wasn't a bad area, but it was just, I don't know, it was just kids being bad, I guess.
You got robbed in Ottawa multiple times as a child.
Whenever I
was it other children
to the convenience store,
other children or
other children. But the thing is, like, he would be in grade 9. He was in grade 9.
He was taking your lunch
I was
money.
In the 5th grade.
What was he robbing you of? What did you have to rob?
I mean, I had money. I was about to go buy something at the convenience store, and he knew that I had money. If I'm going to the convenience store, I have money.
He said, "Give me the money."
Yeah, he said, "Give me your money," but I was like, I know this guy. I've hung out with him multiple times.
Oh, that's rough. That's not nice.
Yeah, so I had to give him the money.
For us,
and I walked home and I was like smiling because I thought it was just like a joke, and he would give it back to me. And I was like, wait, no, I think I just got robbed.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a really bad thing, but
I think there's. Do you think there's more susceptibility to troublesome things when you're from a more city-like, more suburban? Because it's like I'm trying to think.
I mean, it's suburban, but it wasn't like.
No, it wasn't, and it wasn't at all. No, there's nowhere in Ottawa like that. But if it was, that versus a town of 20,000 people.
It's all like about.
I couldn't even get drugs if I wanted to.
I think it's because within the suburb, then there would be like just that one neighborhood that's just much more like lower income, just maybe some bad kids in bad situations, acting out, whatever. They kind of get involved with bad people.
In a small town?
Yeah. No. In a suburb, this can happen. And actually, because these kids are so sheltered, maybe they kind of try to also act out, rebellious almost.
Like a yeet, kind of.
Yeah. It's kind of like that. It's like maybe they just want to, because I think in my high school, there was a really big drug problem.
Huh.
And you'd be surprised because it's like, what? This is such a nice area and whatever. It's like, but they're not exempt from that because it's like they want to act out too.
Like drugs more than marijuana?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always sometimes.
I used to go to the washroom, take a number 2, and I would see a little perk 30 in the ground. Yeah.
Bro, Euphoria High. What the
Literally,
hell?
I went to Euphoria High School.
That's so lame and boring and stupid. I'm mad at the administration of that school.
But it's like, what are they gonna do? Like,
you could do stuff to stop kids from taking perk 30s. There's definitely
you gotta go into the washroom then.
You gotta them. Fucking speak to their heart, bro.
Stop giving them out packets.
Yeah, no, you can. Nothing. There was like one time that a hallway smelled like weed and everybody like
freaked out. But that's the thing. Maybe a small town, that's more like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But over there, it's like more like, what are you going to do? Kids are going to be kids, kind of the mentality.
No, the worst thing I did was there's a tornado came through called the May 8th storm. It was on May 8th. Tore up all the houses and took the roofs off all the apartment buildings in my student housing area. And there were shingles all over the ground. And I would take the shingles and you could throw them like a card, but like at 100 miles an hour and like super fast. I would hit them. I'd hit my friends. We'd play shingle tag.
Tornadoes, something I've never experienced.
Oh, man. That's one of my most nostalgic things of living in that area, that belt of the U.S., is just those storms, thunderstorms. There's no thunderstorms here.
Barely. Like maybe when it lasts for like 5 minutes.
It's one little boom, and then...
There's one yesterday. It was like for like 5 seconds.
That's it. And that's our only one of the year. There's a whole season, a tornado season, where it's just like you got to take precautionary measures. Tornado drills at school.
Why do they hang out there?
The tornadoes?
Yeah.
I think just the wind vortex, the way it comes down, swoops around.
It's just optimal for them?
Yeah, I think the whole it's probably like 2 cycles kind of meeting each other. Because I know there's a big one that goes from like Alaska all the way to us, goes down, points down and throws it down to like Florida.
Isn't it crazy? Natural disasters, I was so obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Tornadoes, earthquakes, cyclones. The differences between cyclones, hurricanes, tornadoes.
Well, tell me. You don't remember.
I don't remember. But I used to read like books with them. I just thought they was so cool. Oh my God, volcanoes. Bro, so cool.
We should do a video where we experience national disasters.
What if we do a video where we storm chase?
I'm down. I don't think you are though.
I'm down to storm chase.
I don't think
I'm a storm chaser at heart.
Okay.
I'll go right into the eye of the storm, look at it, stare it right in the eye.
Yeah, that's how I know you're not ready to do it, because you can't actually go in the eye of the storm.
Why?
Because in order to get there, you have to get through the thickest part of the tornado. Dumbass.
I thought I could spawn on top of you, and you're now in the eye.
That's true, but you got to follow it.
But then you can follow it like Fortnite.
Here's the rule: if you see a tornado and it's not moving, looks like it's not moving, what's happening?
You're in it.
No.
Dang it! It's right on. It's about to kill you, or something.
It's coming towards you.
Why? Why is it?
Because it's always moving. If it's not moving, it's just coming towards you.
But wouldn't I see it getting closer?
Maybe not, because it could fluctuate in size. Failed.
Fine.
Failed that.
No, fine. I'm gonna hit you with one. Hey.
Hi.
What if? Why? How do you get out of an avalanche?
Oh, I did not have
You
experience.
spit to see which way you're facing. If you get buried by an avalanche, you spit.
Yo, that's good.
Then if it drops down.
How about you're covered in snow, idiot?
Yeah, but at least you know what orientation you're facing. Then stick your hand up as high as you can. No, then you should always be wearing good equipment, something like and have a whistle like that, so you can go.
You always have a whistle on you.
Yeah, of course. If I'm ever trapped in an avalanche, if I'm ever in a bad situation, whistle. I'ma blow my whistle, baby, there you go.
Blow my whistle, baby, let me go.
Let me go. But that's what it's for.
Oh, yeah.
It's for situations like that. I'm telling you, people need to be strapped with stuff like that.
I want pepper. I can't believe pepper spray is legal in Canada.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, it's a shame. Because that would
Well, to be fair,
and brass knuckles.
To be fair, okay. Ooh, what are you planning? To be fair, though, I had pepper spray once, and it wasn't me. Okay, actually, it was my cousin. He had it, and he sprayed a little bit of it when we went to a club in Croatia. He sprayed a little bit in the ground and everyone had to evacuate.
What a dumbass. So that's why it's stupid.
But it was just a tiny little spray, and it just fills up the entire room.
Yeah, everybody knows how it works. It's non-lethal and it's very painful. But for an emergency,
it's good, right? But what if you accidentally spray it in a closed room? What if you're in a train and you accidentally spray it?
They probably have little safety locks, but then you're just stupid idiot. And
What if you just sit and it goes, it sprays
inside of you?
Yeah.
Pepper.
Sprays in your anus.
Pepper in my
No, pepper spray is banned here, and it's
There's a lot you can feel from your anus, I've heard. You could put coffee up there and stuff like that.
Oh my god, dude. There was a high school party I went to, and
when you were in high school?
Yeah, when I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, and I didn't really know he was from a different school, but he said that his favorite thing is to drink from his anus.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
And what would it be? Spirits or?
Number one, it hits you harder. Number two, super easy. You don't get that kind of kind of burns, and people don't like that and stuff. Number three, it is a sight to see. And that night he did it. He performed. He was upside down, and they had the freaking tube. It was all his buddies, because he showed up with his buddies that do it all the time for him, and everyone was just like, "What the hell is going on?" But it worked, because you could see the liquid go, oh, and he was drunk by the end of the night. Like in the next 5 minutes, he was drunk.
Oh, and don't let him fart. It's gonna be a dirty martini. If he farts, you're getting a espresso martini on the spot.
I never thought of it like that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be tight all night.
Do you have to prep for that, do you think?
Douche so you can put alcohol up your ass. Just take a joint at that point. I mean, maybe the alcohol is really hard for you to drink. There's other ways you can elevate.
Maybe there was something. Yeah, because it's like that's all he ever did. Maybe he just really wanted to like partake in what everyone was doing, but just didn't like the feeling of drinking it.
Yeah, at that point, just stay home. Probably. I watch the game.
No, and I realize now that was so insanely weird, but
I've seen like
people do weird stuff in high school.
Just try it.
Yeah. It was kind of one
good
of those things
though.
where we were all like laughing, and it was like, this is so insane, but no, it was weird. It was weird. A dude was butt chugging at a freaking high school party.
You were like, this is weird.
No, it was so odd. But we were all kind of drunk and whatever, so we were like, oh, it's fine. Just people being crazy. It's like funnel. We thought it was like, oh, funnel. Like they're
Put
setting
the funnel,
up the funnel, but then he
funnel
went
up
upside down.
He literally did the basement yard
Yeah.
clip. Funnel up in my ass.
Yeah,
Funnel
funnel into
daiquiri.
my ass.
Wow. I know there's coffee. If you do coffee, it works as an enema of sorts. I want to get like those colon cleanses. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You use coffee as an enema. You're the only one who thinks of it like that.
Yeah.
You always do that.
Yes, I do. And I like it. I like to start the day with empty bowels, even though it never fully empties you, but empty me.
I've been having such great like bowel movement
Good.
ever since boxing's been done, all that eating. It's like I've never felt better.
I'm slowly gaining it back. I noticed. I stepped on the scale.
Okay.
5 pounds more.
Happy?
I'm just gonna stay here though. I like it here. Let's stay here.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, I'm fine wherever I'm at, but just in a getting off the couch aspect, I appreciate the place I'm at now.
Great. For me, yeah, I like where I'm at. I mean, I don't even know where I'm at. I'm not even keeping track. Just kind of eating when I want to eat. Working out when I want to work out.
Never?
Never.
Never, ever?
And that's the way I like it.
Never, ever.
But it is getting warmer. I'm starting to walk more. I want to get out.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah, just walking, really. Just getting out there. I think that's such a great way to start your day, and I'm starting to do that more.
Well, that's fantastic.
It's warmer outside. Don't you feel like brighter and happier?
I think everywhere's been warm for like a month.
But for us, it's a big deal because when you go through months of just gray.
It's 60 degrees outside
What
today.
was the record or something? We broke the record?
What's the weather outside in Fahrenheit? Like 6 months without a day of sun? Yeah, it's 58 degrees outside. Now, is it 80% chance of rain? Yes. But
I love it. I love rain. I love the smell of rain.
Smell of it.
Earthworms coming up. I love that. I'll take anything. I don't care. It doesn't have to be sunny. It just needs to be kind of warm.
Yeah, and we just have to hurry up and enjoy it. I mean, we're going to be talking about this for the next 3 months. I feel like last year, every podcast, I'd be like, just like grateful, just establishing my gratitude at the beginning of the podcast.
That's really good, though. That's important.
Today, I'd like to thank the weather. People are like, what the hell? Talking about the weather?
The podcast where we just talk about the weather.
Whoa. We will try that. I'm going to look up the Almanac.
I feel like that would be a cool podcast to listen to.
Toronto Weather Almanac.
Almanac?
The Almanac tells you like the weather all the way in the future.
No way it's right.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
God.
What are you seeing here? Tell us.
So March 17th to March 31st, the rest of this month, sunny north, rain south, warm. Nice.
Oh, but they can't even talk about it. Like they can only give
It's
you
very
little
general terms.
Yeah, it's really like keywords kind of.
But it's mainly for farmers
Oh, really?
because they need to know kind of when to plant their potatoes.
So when looking at this, when would you plant your potatoes?
Probably April 1st because I'm not planting them and that's a prank. April Fools. They're saying snow April 5th to April 9th. Heavy snow.
Heavy snow in the north.
North of what? North
No,
of?
it just says heavy snow north, rain in the south.
Yeah, north of Toronto.
And cool. Everyone's going to be cool.
And yeah, that's fun.
12 months, bro?
Just precipitation.
But that
That's
always
a hard
changes.
word.
What's the point?
No, this is right. Discover. I have an ad. Discover
There's no way. Oh, wait, what is that? Discover what?
the 33 laws for success. The Diary of a CEO.
Oh, I know this one.
You think this
Diary-
is true?
No, you know Diary of a CEO.
I think it's a podcast. They made it
just
into
had
a
with
book.
Mr. Beast, I think.
Here's a review. I've discovered Stephen B through his YouTube channel, and I've been a follower of his ever since. His interviews with interesting people who led different walks of life has broadened my horizons, changed my perspective, and gave me valuable knowledge. As a young man in his 20s, I find this book to be a great guide, not only for success, but also personal growth. This book is most valuable to young audience who are most impressionable and most qualified to listen to Stephen. What about young women? There's never young women talk, always young men.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre. Stephen's delivery of storytelling feels personal, as if he's exclusively talking to the listener or reader. I was definitely going to apply all these things. No, I am. I've learned. Wow. This is an era of my life that I do not miss, was the self-help pipeline. I was in it fast and hard. I was in it really a lot for like 8 to 10 months. I did a lot. I've
Yeah.
learned, but that helped me figure out that it was bullshit pretty fast.
Yeah, that's what it is. You almost like you learn so much from it that you actually realize that you didn't even.
It's like, wait, this is the third book with the same thing in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like you learned all you needed to know.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever saw 48 Laws of Power online. It was at my local bookstore. I was like, I need this book.
Robert Greene.
I took a bus. I took a bus to the bookstore, ran in, asked the person, where can I find 48 Laws of Power?
Actually, no, you are now my submiss. You started practicing the powers. You didn't know them yet.
I didn't even know. So then she showed me. I got the book, ran home, read it all the way through. In that, stayed up till like 4 a.m. Yeah, reading it, and then went to my deli job and applied all the knowledge. So worked.
Well, I think you've told the story many times.
Yeah, I know. But it's so iconic. It's such a good like.
Because it shows the state that you were in. Not a good one.
I was a deli worker. But I used it with the customers I interacted with. Like I was like, it made me take charge of bad situations.
You know why I struggle with this topic though? Because I desperately want to drop a self-help book.
But I think if you did a self-help book, I think it would be great.
That's what every author says.
No, I think
if I did it, I would do it different and great. I really think I could do something
yours just
fun.
wouldn't, because I think what it is like most of these people, they want to sell it, right? So they have to make it as gimmicky as possible because that it intrigues people.
Yes.
Like laws, you need these 33 laws of life. But if you did something and you were like raw and real and said, hey, this is what worked for me. I don't know.
That should be the title.
This is what worked for me.
What worked for me?
What worked for me? Hamzah. Title it, how about this? Title it this. Hamzah. Hamzah CEO.
Hamzah CEO and wet dreams. Let me see what ChatGPT has to say. ChatGPT, oh, how you miss me. Give me titles for a self-help book featuring an author named Hamzah with a fun twist that has the word fuck in it somewhere. Okay. Here's some good, bold ideas. Number 1. These are so good. Number 1. Get your fucking life together, a guide by Hamzah. Number 2. Hamzah's no bullshit guide to fucking winning.
No, I love this one. Number 3. Fuck it, do it. Hamzah's rules for getting shit done.
How to give less fucks and more effort. Hamzah's playbook. Stop fucking around and start thriving. Hamzah's wake up call. Fuck fear, chase greatness. Hamzah's guide to unstoppable living. Hamzah's 10 fucking rules for an amazing life.
Wait, can you make it so that it includes Martin in it also?
Include Martin in the title as well, but make it clear that he's Hamzah's sidekick.
I don't want to be a sidekick.
Okay. Fuck it. Do it.
Fuck it. Do it. Hamzah's life rules and Martin's attempts to keep up.
Get your fucking life together. Hamzah leads. Martin tries. How to win at life while Martin wonders what the fuck is happening.
The art of not giving a fuck. Unless it's Martin. Then it's different. Okay, that's actually funny. Bro, these ideas are awesome.
Okay.
Hamzah teaches, Martin complains.
Now include something about a podcast and a YouTube channel as well. And also 2 cats named Red and Blue. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I love this one. How to win at life while running a podcast, a YouTube channel, and keeping Red and Blue alive.
Nice. Stop fucking around. Hamzah speaks, Martin reacts, and the cats interrupt the podcast. That's fun. The no bullshit blueprint to life. Hamzah talks, Martin complains, and the cats ignore us. This is fun. Okay. What was the first one you said that I liked?
What works for me?
I think that's a good title.
I think that's a great title.
Pending. Please nobody patent it, please. I'm trying to use that one.
And I'll buy it. Oh, and dude, we could stage those little videos and stuff where it's like you go to and no one shows up to your book signing.
Yeah, but they probably will. But yeah, we could stage it. Yeah,
just stage it. And it's like my friend started a self-help book, but no one's came to a signing.
Like and follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Music. Give us 5 stars, please. There's a comment section on the Spotify one. I'm pretty sure you can talk to each other there. And now Patreon, if you would like to see me doing my solos every week, Thursday/Friday, go to patreon.com/OOCpod, soon to be patreon.com/outofcharacter. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.